I thought I might read the Dabblerist Manifesto by a friend of mine, Matador Oven. Are there any dabblers in here tonight?
Yeah, dabblers!
Yeah, I think there are probably, once I read this, you'll probably have a few more. Okay, so Dabblerist Manifesto. A dabbler dips. A dabbler is decidedly humble, enjoying the unknown, wed to experimentation of various scales. The dabbler is wary of puritanism, unsure of left, right, or middle paths, perhaps only paths, and averse to assholism, understanding that dickheadism may open one path but usually closes many others. The dabbler prefers confusion to certainty, though passing through moments of clarity is also rather exciting. Sorry, I'm about page. The dabbler believes that amusement and devotion, humor and seriousness, skepticism and faith all coexist as creative partners. The dabbler is irreverent and playfully investigates forms via the temporary act of emptying them of their blessedness and or filling them back to overflowing, in the spirit of seeking the first-hand understanding that is both sacred and profane. The dabbler believes that coursing down the denuded paths of the learned, while useful, is only one way among many, aware that even the wise may have missed things along the way and benefited primarily from the uniqueness of their individual journey. The dabbler is not atheistic, she's all-theistic. The dabbler distrusts convictionism of any overly extended duration. The dabbler often wonders about values, their genesis and revision, their contingency. The dabbler detests paralysism, the religion of cynics, the derision of specialisticism. Viewing life and thought and action as fields of experimental play, the dabbler discerns the fiction within immobilism and its many nauseating forms. The dabbler sees fiction as a portal to truth and witnesses nonsense galore abounding around us as proof of mankind's innate poetic predilection. Fiction as a means to temporarily disobey certainty, to briefly engage with the unseen, the impure, the off-limits, the unseemly, as a means to momentarily invert one's existence and beliefs. Suspension of disbelief is rather the practice of temporary belief, the beloved disposition of dipping. The dabbler favors means over ends, practice over healing, proceeding with humility, the mood of experimentalism, rather than with hubris, whose domain is only endgamism. The dabbler is aware of his naivete, especially with regard to matters of safety, and therefore treads softly, respectfully, watchfully within unknown territory, and honors the realness of danger and the fiction of dangerism. That said, the dabbler enjoys breaking and taking apart as much as fixing. The dabbler believes that a polyamorous dipping among many attractive systems of thought and action is simply one way to experience the plenitude of existent and coexistent forms invented by and shared among gentle beings. Admitting the fictions within all approaches and pursuing the practice of pausing one's cynicisms, the dabbler capably embarks upon an exploration within the seemingly and actually absurd. The dabbler is wary of such statements of as above, so below. Instead, observing that vantage points are not commutable, that insidism is quite different than outsidism. Both here and there, above and below, turn us on. The dabbler at some points views the espousal of untemporary exclusivity as amusing, but at other times finds it dangerous, as a devotion to fiction can imperil the living via inhumane just causism, and usually serves only to limit one's ability to fully connect with that which has been provided, invented, and shared. The dabbler's semi-devotional practice is her first line of defense to vacant accusations of superficialism and dilettantism. Luckily, consistency, discipline, and extended foray need not be synonymous with depth of practice. The dabbler understands that the superficial complaint merely betrays an erroneous essentialist ploy used again and again to deny others the capability to be moved in any authentic fashion via first-hand engagement with a religious, artistic, or scientific form. Such claims support only a class of semi-faux elite middle managerism. The dabbler presumes that complete understanding of a belief system and its forms is unnecessary, and in fact impossible even to those who wield it, and that such limitations belong only to the specialist, and that in fact the dabbler is just emanating and communing with the many facets of the system, though perhaps with a different grace. The dabbler does not despair specialism and does not view herself in competitive relation to these special beings. Rather, there are neighbors who go to work every morning and occasionally share warm cookies at our door. The dabbler proclaims, "Our bodies are not measuring sticks." Dabblerism never measures, not from the outside at least, unless that's a temporary project you're undertaking. Neither quality nor quantity is of concern in one's dipping. The dabbler might dip her toes, his hair, a leg, a fist, one's entire being. All options are equal in their unique dipping incident. An hour, a year, a lifetime, never ever. We welcome all philosophies of time and engaged experience. The dabbler believes in starting as much as in stopping, in speeding up as much as in slowing down, in pausing and waiting a while as much as enduring. The dabbler adores incompleteness. The dabbler is not a proponent of cultural tourismism and is respectful of those we encounter. The dabbler needn't travel everywhere nor anywhere and needn't consume. Again, dabblerism is based in spirit before deed and is equally fond of flights of fantasy, party art, how-tourism, and dinner table religion. The dabbler depends only on spirit of the pursuit, the willingness to explore, to research, to again become a humble neophyte in the face of the unknown. The dabbler discerns, we are all master dabblers. We all focus then release. The dabbler delights in repetition and commitment as much as in reluctance and flippancy. The dabbler fills the sacred milk glass with magic, laps up its meaning, savors its fiction, and craps out its lactose leftoverism. Thank you. That was the Dablerist Manifesto by Matador Oven. That and many other wonderful tracks are available in the Library of Sacred Technologies, available here at the Free Church of Public Fiction for the next 2 weeks, and available online at Signify, sanctifybelieve.org.